chocolate strawberries with a little bit of gold luster dust. And you would probably think, oh, strawberries, so what do I have to do? Just dip them in the chocolate and then I'm done? But there's actually a lot more to it than that if you want them to come out perfect every single time. So first thing I did was wash all of my strawberries and dry them very thoroughly. Strawberries are very porous, so you do want to make sure that you wash them very well because a lot of bacteria, chemicals, and junk gets into them. If you can, buy organic. If it's too expensive, just make sure that you wash them really, really well and then dry them because you want to have dry strawberries. That way your chocolate sticks and it stays on really good. Then you'll just need some gold luster dust, and it's actually edible gold glitter. This stuff is so cool. I love it. Use it for cookies, cakes, chocolate dipped strawberries. And for the chocolate, I'm just using some dark chocolate flavored candy wafers. Now you can use chocolate chips, but if you're making a big batch of this, especially for the holiday time, these are better. I got these for 99 cents. Chocolate chips, they're $3 a bag. So if you want to go better quality and get pure dark chocolate, spend more money and get the good stuff. If not, then the other stuff is just as fine. It serves its purpose. Since I don't have a fancy double boiler, I don't want to spend the money on that, we're going to make our own. So I just have a saucepan. Into that, I'm going to add in some hot water. Not boiling, just hot. And we're going to put that on medium-high because you don't want that to boil. You don't want to burn your chocolate. Then I'm just going to take a little pan, put that right inside. And we're going to melt our chocolate on a very low heat. The key is low, slow, and flip the chocolate so air doesn't get into it. I'll show you guys what I mean. We're going to add in our dark chocolate candy. As you can see, it's going to start to melt right away. You don't have to do anything. You don't want to mix it really quick or go crazy. Just nice and slow. I just scoop it and flip it. As you can see, it starts to melt very quickly. You don't want to stir it really fast or get crazy with it. Be really gentle to your chocolate. So I just give it a scoop and flip. And just do that nice and slowly. And you want to make sure when you're doing this that you don't get any water from this double boiler into your chocolate. That's going to ruin the texture. It's not going to melt properly. It's going to turn into a mess. The chocolate is completely melted and I want it to be extra, extra shiny. So I know this sounds really weird or disgusting, but we're going to add in a little bit of oil. Don't worry, it's not going to impact the taste. It's not going to ruin the chocolate. It's just going to make it really shiny. Give it that nice presentation. So just mix that in. Now we're ready to dip, so we're going to grab our dark chocolate. And there's no method to this really. I'm just going to grab a strawberry, dip it right on in there, make sure the whole bottom gets covered. Let some of it drip off. And this wafer chocolate is actually pretty thick, so you shouldn't have to let it stand there for a while. Trying to make these as pretty as possible. Right after dipping them, we're going to add a little bit of our gold luster dust. And I bought this online. It was only $2.50 on my website. I'll tell you guys where you can purchase it. Really cheap, and you can use it in a bunch of different sweets and treats. So let's sprinkle on a little bit right on the bottom. Right where the chocolate is, so you get that little contrast. Just a little sparkle. You can be creative with it. You can even do like a white swirl and then put the gold just on the swirl. But we're not that fancy. We're keeping it simple. We're all done. How easy was that? It looks so elegant and glamorous and like you spend a lot of money on it. In the store, these would probably be like $75 strawberries. That's crazy. You can make all of this for under $10. Before I pop them in the fridge, I'm going to leave them at room temperature so they harden. That way they don't get any moisture on them in the refrigerator. So let them cool for about 10-15 minutes, then they're good to go in the fridge and you can serve them up to your friends.